Thank you for visiting our channel. Today I came out to show you guys a brand new box that I have received from ProBox Group, and it is called ProBox2 EX Plus. This just came out. It's a quad-core processor, and it also came with a very nice ProBox Remote Plus. We will quick unbox both of them and we will review the box. Alright, you can see it that the box itself is nicely created, going all the way around it. You have a lot of information written in the back, and you can also see the remote itself. Packaging is perfect. Alright, let's just get this open so you can see it that once you open the box from the top, the ProBox EX Plus itself is there too. And now the component that are inside of this is the ProBox box itself. Comes with one IR remote, comes with one AV adapter that connects to the box. The other side have the RCA connection, which will connect to your older type of TV. Also come with one OTG cable. This is how you're going to update the box if it requires, and also comes with one HDMI cable. The last thing, it comes with a perfect user manual. Alright, so the remote that comes inside of the box is a just regular IR remote, and you can see it on the top. It is pretty compact and very nicely created. Remember that this remote do take two AAA batteries, which is not included inside of the box. Enough said about this. Let's just get the remote unboxed before we get to the ProBox EX Plus itself. You can see that the components that are inside of the Remote Plus box is the remote itself. Also comes with one dongle which will be connected to the box in order to use it, and also comes with a user manual. Alright, so let's just get back into the box itself. So the ProBox itself is very nicely created. The size and the design is exactly the same as the regular ProBox2 EX, but the aspect inside of it will take us to a higher level. Alright, so let's just go from the top. It's very nicely written on ProBox2, and you do have a little power button. And once we connect it, when you press the button, it will change from red into blue, and that means is that it is turned on. And once we go to the front, there's nothing in the front, but once you go to the right hand side of it, you do have a micro SD slot. And then right beside that, you have the OTG connection. That's how you're going to update your box. And then right beside that, you have two USB 2.0 ports. And we go and flip it in the back. We have the power connection first, which is 5 volt. Right beside that, we have the AV connection. That's how you're going to connect it to your older type of TVs. Right beside that, you have the Ethernet connection. Here's the best part. This is a gigabit Ethernet connection, and yes, it is called RJ45. Beside that, we have the HDMI cable, which is 1.4B, which means that it will connect you up to 4K without any problems. And beside that, we have the optical audio connection. Now if you flip on the other side of it, there is a little part so you can connect your antenna to it, and yes, the antenna is de-attachable, so you have to screw it on, and just like what we are doing right now on the screen. And when that is connected, you can flip it up and down, and you can go all the way around. If you look in the bottom of the box itself, there are some little holes on the sides, so that's how the box going to breathe. Alright, so enough said. Let's get to the remote itself. So this is the Remote Plus. It is an awesome air mouse remote. I have to let you know that since we have gotten this on hand, we never putting it down. So you can see that on the top you do have the mic button. Beside that, we have the power connection. Then we do have the menu button and home button. We do have the navigation button. Also, you have the return button, OK button, the mouse button, so you can turn on the air mouse or turn it off. It is very effective. We do have the volume down, mute button, and volume up button. And we do have the 4 little buttons for your gaming. So we have the Y, the X, the A, and the B. So if you do want to play certain games on this box, you can use this remote to play it perfectly. Alright, enough said about this too. Let's just get this connected. So make sure that you connect your Remote Plus dongle on the box first, then connect the HDMI cable in the back. If you have the Ethernet connection, go ahead and connect it, and then connect the power. Once the power is connected, you have to press the power button on the top in order to turn it on. And as soon as it comes on, you will see ProBox really nice white screen in the background. It will turn on. It will go to a little animated screen which will say Extreme Media Player, and it will tell you that this is ProBox2 EX Plus. As soon as it boots in, you can see that from the top you do have the writing says ProBox2. You do have the home screen, which on the home screen you have movies, TV shows, music, game, media center, which is Cody, also internet, you do have the file browser and Market. So for your first installation, you will have a little wizard that you have to go through to set this up. Since we have already done it, that's why you can see the screen. So once you go to more, you're going to get favorites, photos, streaming, social, task killer, which anything that is running in the background, you can click here and it will kill it, and also settings. If you go under all apps, this is where you're going to see all the apps that are preloaded on this, except a few that we have installed right now. So we will get out of this too. Now on the top, this part will get you your weather, and also if you connect it to the internet or not, they will show on the top right hand side. But just to demonstrate first, we will go into all apps and we will see what's included here. So just to let you guys know, this is OS 5. In order to see it, we have to go under settings. You can see the settings has changed, and then we go under about. It will bring some information here for us. It will tell you the model number is here, that's called EX Plus, and the version at the bottom it says is 5.1.1. And if we get out of the screen, you can see under settings there are more options here that you can play with. We do have more settings. If you want to go inside of it, it will take you to regular settings for Android, and this is where you can see more stuff. Alright, so we will get back out. Let's go through some benchmarking. So first we will go into Antutu. Since we have already done some benchmark, it should give us some number, and you can see it right now that the run that we have done, we got 35,701 number on the EX Plus, which is a very phenomenal reading. So if we go under info, you can see that this is 5.1.1, which is running on 32-bit. It is running on 1080p when we did this test. The GPU on this is Mali 450, and if we go down, it will tell you the internal storage is 16 gig, but it shows that we only have available 10.6 gigabyte of it. The rest of them is taken care by the regular OS and some apps that are installed on top of it. The RAM on this is 2 gigabyte, which is only showing about 800 of it is available right now. Alright, so let's just get out of this too. And the next thing we will go is going to be CPU Z. So under CPU Z, you will be seeing a lot of more information. So under CPU Z, you're going to see that it is running on Cortex A9, which is 2 gigahertz, and also it's running on 4 CPUs. So you can see the one that is running on the ones that are sleeping. On top of that, the GPU itself is Mali 450. And you can see the load on it right now is 0% since we're not running anything in the background right now. When we go to device, you can see that it is EX Plus, and if we go down, it will tell you the brand name, the model name, and the hardware built is on AM Logic. And going down, all the information that you requires here, something like how much RAM you have, how much internal storage you have. So if you go under system, same thing, your Android information is here too, your build number, and also kernel, and if you have root access or not. We do have root access, that's why we have the super user available on the main screen, which is right here. And once there is some updates available, you can go under system update. It will come up and it will try to get some update for you. Since we are up to date, there's nothing available, and we click next to get out of it. We will click OK to get out of it. Alright, so the next thing we're going to launch is going to be, we will go under extra files and we will play our 4K file. You can see in the bottom that it is 4K content. And you will also get the AAC 2.0, and you do see that there is no delay while playing this. Alright, so we will get out of this. We will go under 720p files, and we will play the 1080p ones first. So you can see that again that it is pretty fast and there's no delay to it. Automatically just goes in and start playing it for you. This is why we really like the main screen, and you want to have the menu in the bottom, and this is how it's done. So grab your remote, and from bottom you just have to hold it down and press up, and you can see the menu in the bottom will show up. So you have capture screen, you also have the power. If you want this status bar to go down, you can click on this and it will go down. You do have the back button, we do have the home button, we also have the multitasking button, and this is how you're going to see the multitasking screen of what stuff is playing right now, what stuff is on the screen. So you can stop or you can just maneuver. That's how fast you can get rid of them from the background. And there you go. If you want to volume down or volume up, this is how easy it is to play with it on the screen. So we will click this down. It's a pretty cool thing to have on your Android boxes. Alright, so with the Remote Plus, you can play a lot of games, something like Beach Buggies or Fish Joy, Frozen Bubble, or more. But the next thing we're going to test will be the Wi-Fi analyzer. Remember that with this box, the Wi-Fi on this is dual bands. It will tell you if you want to go ahead and help them out. We're just gonna say no thanks for now. Alright, so once you're in, this is the screen you're going to get. So you will see the highest peaks of which Wi-Fi is going to give you better rates and better resolution. Here's the only thing, this one is a little bit further, maybe that's why it has a different color to it, and this is the one that is very near to us. But you can see it, that how it is connected and how much signal you're going to get from how far. You can see that this box is actually doing it pretty nicely. Alright, so we will get out of this too. Alright, so I will be providing all the links where you can order this box from, and also more information about this box in the bottom of this video. Also some pros and cons since we have been playing with this for almost 4 days. That also going to be available at the bottom of this video, except that it is a very nice little box. So I hope you guys like our video. If you do like it, click the like button, subscribe button on the top, comment in the bottom. Always remember to visit our own website, which is exitex.info. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, Vine, Instagram, and other social networking places. And thank you.